Hey everyone, Brian from 3 Geeky Dads here. Before we begin tonight's episode, I just want everyone to know that we are now sponsored by Audible. As an IT professional for a school department, I find myself behind the wheel of my car traveling between schools almost all day long, and that's where Audible comes in. Right now, I'm enjoying listening to Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, read by Stephen Fry. It's so enjoyable to hear this hilarious audiobook read by a proper British comic actor. And that's just scratching the surface. Audible is the leading provider of spoken word content, with everything from bestsellers, celebrity memoirs, and news to podcasts. Yes, if you're into podcasts, and you're listening to us right now, so we can assume you do, Audible has got you covered. Just go to www.audibletrial.com/3GD to get your free 30-day trial today. That's www.audibletrial.com/3GD to get your free 30-day trial. You'll get 1 credit, 2 credits if you're already an Amazon Prime member. That's good for any premium selection titles you like, and they're yours to keep. You also get the Audible Plus catalog of podcasts, audiobooks, guided wellness, and Audible originals. Listen all you want. No credits needed. Again, that's www.audibletrial.com/3GD. $14.95 a month after your 30-day trial. Cancel at any time. Audible. Stay informed, connected, and inspired. And now, on with the show.
Warning, incoming dad joke. Warning, incoming dad joke.
Hey guys, what's Scotty's favorite gymnastics event?
I don't know.
I don't know what.
The beam.
The beam.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure. Beam me up, Scotty.
Captain, there be whales here.
Oh, I was going to do that for
Who
you.
is your daddy and what does he do?
It was like a pink nightmare.
Christmas has a Yule log. Not a log, I don't have a log, but it's...
All that I have, all that I've learned, everything I feel, all this and more I bequeath you, my son.
Your father was Frankenstein, and your mother was the Lightning.
We named the dog Indiana.
I am your father.
And we'll see what the lab has to say about that. Hello and welcome to another Out of This World episode of 3 Geeky Dads, the show that has all our listeners saying what a lovely singing voice Brian and Derek have.
Was that a Moray Eel Povich joke?
Kind of more. Ooh. Keeping it with, I like that. Keeping it with tonight's
Nautical
theme. Yeah, nautical.
Yeah,
That works too.
boats and shit.
Boats
and hose.
shit.
Boats and hose.
I'm on a boat.
A fucking boat.
It's the Catalina wine mixer.
It's a fucking Catalina wine mixer. That movie's hilarious,
I love
man.
that movie.
I used to hate it, too.
What, Step Brothers?
I used to hate
For
that
real?
movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to
have
hate
see
it.
again.
Wow.
It's been so
Now I
long.
love it.
You're not a Will Ferrell fan, though, right?
I like Will Ferrell. I
I'm not
love
the Will
Will
Ferrell
Ferrell.
fan.
Yeah.
I think-
I just thought it was stupid, and then I watched it like a few years ago, and I was like, man, this movie's fucking hilarious.
You were in a better mood when you saw
Yeah,
it.
maybe.
Maybe it happens.
Some movies are like that, man.
That's true.
I see them once and I'm like, I don't get it. And then I
Yeah.
watch it again. I'm like, oh, this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. It's like the first time I saw Philadelphia, I was sad.
Oh, yeah,
Second
for real.
time, it was a
Laugh riot.
riot.
That's it.
A non-stop laugh riot.
It. Full blown.
Forrest Gump, you can't run away from this shit.
So
That's a
true.
line in the movie. That was an uncut
Direct-
line in the movie.
Direct quote.
Hey, Forrest Gump. Even though
See, I thought it was a Forrest Gump
hadn't
sequel. I thought,
Yeah, from Jenny.
I thought Jenny.
come. Jenny. Yeah.
Oh, what another whole
Right?
way to go.
Philadelphia. Way to go, Jenny.
I love it.
Life is like a box of STDs.
Oh, you know what you're going to get.
You never know which one you're going to get.
It ain't going to be good, though. Or filled with coconut,
That's right.
which is the worst one in any
Yeah.
box of chocolate.
Oh,
So you get
coconut sucks.
I don't
Fuck
like
that.
coconut.
Really?
I don't like mint in chocolate.
What's wrong with you?
I'm not a big mint
I don't
fan.
like
What's
mint
wrong with you?
chocolate.
What's wrong with all of
Mint
you?
in
Something
general.
about it. It's weird.
Although I like a
You all right?
I like a mojito, so I do like mint.
Mojito.
Oh,
Mojitos
you
are
like
great.
Sonny Crockett.
Right.
Yeah, got an alligator named Elvis in your boat. Speak again,
In the
boats.
sun.
My pink T-shirt and my gray dress
Full
pants.
circle.
Nautical.
In the summertime.
What the hell are we doing? Oh, I am
singing.
Mark, and as you can tell, with me as always are the wrath and of to my con.
Derek.
And Carl! Con!
No, you're Brian.
Oh,
You're not
Brian.
Con. We've been over this. You
Brian
wish you were
Con.
Con. You wish
Brian
you
Con.
had that magnificent
Brian Con.
chest of his.
Brian
which-
Con, want to rock you, Brian Con. Want to rock you, that's all I'm going to do.
But that's all Brian. No prosthetics needed for this guy.
You're Ramsey right there.
He doesn't need any prosthetics.
No, he doesn't. And joining
How
us
come
as
no
always,
one does the Bride-Tusi anymore?
just back away slowly. And joining us as always to say F you to math and the accuracy of our show title, the man who boldly goes where no other man can go because women don't love other men like they love this man, Tito.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's improvised right
Wow.
there. Yeah, there you go,
Yeah.
Tito.
All
There
those
you
gaps and
go. Yeah.
all that dead air in between each thought.
I would have gone to the
Where?
old standard, the Mac to our daddies.
That's
Oh.
been done.
I know
Pat
it's been
to
done, but
our
it's still working.
Stewarts.
Oh.
Oh. No.
I don't know. The Pats to our Ricks.
The man who puts the bones in boner?
The Riker maneuver to our
Oh,
chair.
Dickie Stabone.
There we
All right.
go. All right.
There you go.
There, I redeemed myself.
Did you?
No, if you can figure out by this really lame intro, my regularly written intro went the way of the dodo, so I'm working without it.
Or the whale.
Stink.
Or the whale.
It's hidden on an island somewhere?
It's on an island with the rest of the dodos.
The Who in a hoorah? What about I put the Who in a hoorah?
No, that doesn't make sense. You can't put
Why
a
not?
who anywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, you
Uhura.
could take a who from Whoville.
A hoorah? Like, who is this guy?
Our very own Spock remover.
Oh, hey.
Ooh, oh.
I put the
How about our own Klingon? No. The man who likes to no.
Oh,
I'm lost.
The man who
Hanger
likes
on
to
her?
circle Uranus.
This script tonight took 41 pages of writing, folks, so I got nothing
And
left.
it's genius.
Oh, thank you.
I've taken a peek.
allegedly.
What the hell am I saying? So tonight, we are wrapping up our series of 4, which has traditionally been 4 movies, all number 4 in the series.
A tricky
and
month.
All during May, May the 4th. It's a tricky, on the 5th month. But this year we had some stuff going on. And
Fucking Vader, man.
Yeah. I blame Vader.
Fucking Vader.
I blame the dark side.
Yeah, I blame the dark
There's
side.
a lot
too.
of dark side.
Palpatine, that son of a bitch.
Stupid emperor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make up your mind.
Unlimited whales.
What do you think his mom looked like?
Probably
Palpatine's.
when what's her name played the emperor in the original
Oh, with
version
the
of
crazy
yeah,
eyes.
yeah, yeah.
That
makes
was the
sense.
mom.
With the
Not Yaddle.
chimpanzee
Because
eyes.
it was a woman playing
chimpanzee
there.
eyes.
She did.
Yeah,
She had
yeah,
chimpanzee eyes. They
Yeah.
superimposed over her other eyes.
Genius.
Yeah.
Industrial light and magic.
Yeah, there you go.
Imagine.
That's what you
That's all-
did. That's all you needed. back
Magic.
then.
Just cutting and pasting and throwing shit at the wall, see what sticks.
Yeah.
That's the 80s. Tonight we are boldly going where many people have gone before because there's been so many movies and shows of the Star Trek universe and mythology now it kind of loses its punch. But we are taking the 4th film from the original Star Trek movie series with Captain Kirk and his crew, and that would be Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home. And because it is also the end of this month, we promised a drink till it's good. And I will get
did.
into that in a minute. But before we start looking for nuclear vessels and creaming our jeans about whales like Catherine Hicks does through the whole movie, and it's fucking annoying, our own captain of culinary cookies and cream, Brian, has prepared a yummy appetizer to start us off.
Have I?
I've converted the dilithium sequencer into something a little less primitive and admirable. I have replaced the Klingon food packs. They were giving me a sour stomach.
Oh, is that what it was?
Well, here we are again. We were off last week, but we're back wrapping up our May the 4th month with another one of our Drink Till It's Good read-throughs. But actually, this one's pretty damn good, so this month we'll just call it We'll Drink to That. This week we're looking at Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home. Yes, the one with the whales. In this one, Earth is approached by a giant space probe just as Kirk and crew are returning after having found Spock in the last movie. As it happens, the crew are the only ones to deduce, you say? Yes, deduce, that the probe appears to be sending a message that can only be answered by humpback whales.
It's pronounced whale.
Whales.
Thank you.
The only problem is whales have been hunted to extinction hundreds of years ago, so Kirk and crew decide that their only course of action is to time travel back to the past, grab some humpback whales, and bring them back to the future to answer the probe. Oh, you know, that old chestnut.
There you go.
Right.
Anyway, you can always baleen on us to come up with a clever appetizer to complement our main course. So tonight we bring to our table our favorite whale movies or movies that feature whales. So quit your blubbering. Don't be so blue or K, because it's not easy humping these jokes back and forth.
Oh, thank God your intro was spot on, brother. Thank you.
Very nice.
Nicely done, sir.
Genius.
So good.
That is a round of applause right
All right,
there.
good night,
That
everybody.
was a last-minute pun-filled appetizer.
And they all have...
And you start us off, sir.
Yeah.
Well,
So lead us off with yours.
okay, well, you know what? I'm at a loss. Because as I've discovered, when we decided to do whale movies, I started looking at list after list, and none of the other movies I have seen, like Free Willy, like even The Whale, or the Squid and the Whale, movies with just whale in the titles. I've never seen any other whale movie. The Whale Rider, I've never seen.
Yeah. I've heard it's an amazing film.
I have
though.
too.
Never seen
saw
either.
it. So I've come to the conclusion that I don't like whales.
Oh, okay.
Except for tonight's movie. So
Fuck whales.
my pick is as lame as it is Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home.
Well, that's the one with the whales.
That's the one with the whales.
right.
Oh, that's fine.
And
I remember that one.
Apparently, that's the
works.
only one I like.
It's the only time you're going to like whales.
It's the only time I
right.
like whales.
All right.
And that's all I got, boys. So I'm going to leave it to the rest of you to take us into deeper territory.
Oh.
It might be a
You'd
this
almost
side of
wanna-
the table thing.
I feel so shallow.
What do you call it?
See what happens. You
Work
give him
beach
a
You could almost call it a dark
encouragement. Now he's
territory,
gonna go
Brian.
on.
Dark. Yeah.
You could almost call it a dark
What's the matter
territory.
with you?
Michael Jackson.
Michael
He did
Jackson
the song
wasn't
to
a
Free
whale.
Willy.
Oh, say you'll be there.
Yes.
That's my reference.
That's right.
My whale reference.
That's a good
Right?
one.
Say you'll be there?
I don't know.
Or will you be there?
Will
It's
you?
will you be there?
You know,
Say
that
you'll be there is a
Say-
Spice Girl song.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it is.
So that title has a whole other meaning in the UK. Free Willy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. And it's the vivid version of that.
That's right.
Oh,
Free my Willy.
Not that I would
I
know.
think they went under a long time ago, dude. You still got a VHS, right?
Are you going
Vivid?
down?
They do have a
VHS? They still make
but I don't-
VHS?
I don't-
They still
you
make
know,
Vivid?
First of all, I've never watched that stuff, so I don't know what you're talking about. Tito, what do you
Brazzers presents
What do
Free
you mean?
Willy.
what do you mean this side of the table? Were you having a hard time?
I hate
with
whales too, I
You
think.
hate whales.
I think I hate whales too. I found one. It has a whale in it. It's a beautiful movie. It's kind of fucked up, and I like how it's like a little ambiguous. Life of Pi.
Yes.
It's a really fun movie. And then at the end, you're not sure if they were actually animals or they
Yeah,
were the
or they
people
were- yeah.
behaving as the animals.
I almost went with that one too, Tito, but I was like, nah.
I have no right.
I enjoy this film. And the scene with the whale is really cool because it's got like the kelp on the water. And honestly, one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. I hate the ocean.
I do too.
So being trapped on a
Yeah.
boat is just
Terrifying.
probably besides slipping in the shower, being trapped on a boat is probably one of my biggest nightmares. Yeah.
We're all getting old, Tito. We need those
It
grab
can't happen.
handles in the
Listen.
shower now.
Stay away.
Being found naked and passed out in a shower is just my worst nightmare.
I'm guessing Tito has a bench.
No, I wish.
No?
A stool or something. I think
I don't
about
think
getting
he
those like
bathes.
Yeah.
stools for the shower so I don't fucking.
He just doesn't bathe like Marilyn Monroe.
It's even more
Apparently
terrifying if it's not your own
Marilyn
shower,
Monroe
Tito.
I
bathes.
stand very still.
No idea.
Very little movement.
The old
She smelled.
shower.
Baby smell.
Baby
Marilyn
smell.
Monroe-
Marilyn
Smells?
Monroe smelled. Apparently,
What a beauty,
she never bathed and she ate in bed and left dirty dishes everywhere. Under
Oh, I'd eat in her bed.
Oh, I know.
I don't know what that
Would you
means.
smell her? After like
Some kind of
weeks
innuendo.
Yeah,
You know what? It all depends, though, right? You could smell her and think like, "Damn, this chick smells amazing."
It could be a pheromone thing.
Yeah, it
sure.
all kinda-
Whatever, it's Marilyn Monroe.
Joe DiMaggio didn't seem to have a problem
some
with
people
it.
like
Yeah,
Neither did
JFK.
Norman Miller
or Bobby.
Oh, yeah.
Some people are into BO.
Or Jackie
huh?
Gleason? No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. But
Jackie
could you
Gleason.
imagine? Pow, right in the kisser.
John F. Kennedy?
John, I said
okay.
John.
No, did you? I
Honestly, if
missed
she
that
had
one.
a relationship with
Sorry, I was
Jackie
listening to
Gleason.
JFK.
All right, I was listening to Tito. I'm
You
sorry.
might
should
be
listen
kinda
to
cool.
him. He's much smarter.
No, listen, just be careful in the shower. That's all.
That's right.
And just don't
My
go into
Message
the
of the
ocean.
show.
I always do
Stay out
the
of the
dad joke thing when my wife says, I'm going to go hop in the shower. I'm like, will you stop it? That's a very slippery surface.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, you don't.
She laughs
hop
every
in the
time, though,
shower.
Tito.
You're
Every
not
time she
hopping
laughs.
like little bunny foo-foo
So
into the.
I pulled the Shaun of the Dead. I'll stop doing it when you stop laughing.
And then you farted.
And then I farted.
All right. Let's move on. We all know mine. Do I really need to say it? Okay, I'll say it.
The
It's
whale
Orca.
rider. Oh.
Yeah.
Orca.
Greatest Jaws ripoff. Orca.
Borka.
Oh, Orca. This is the worst. If you ever want to know what a killer whale, how it really behaves, don't see this movie because it does everything wrong. Killer whales. This is a nasty killer whale that seeks vengeance on Richard Harris after it kills his mate and an unborn, fetus.
Richard Harris, the original Dumbledore?
That's right.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
And Bo
cast
Derek.
him. Yeah,
Bo Derek is in this
first movie.
Holy shit. Does
Will
the whale have
Sampson
cornrows?
No.
No,
No,
not
does it
this
have
one.
braids?
That would,
No,
be,
this is-
that would be ridiculous.
She was one of the first naked people I ever saw.
Oh, nice.
Bo Derek or the
Yeah,
whale?
Bo Derek.
Oh, all
Yeah.
right.
Or Orca.
And then
Whale-
she,
Orca's
and then she
always
got off your
naked.
lawn.
What's this whale's agenda?
'Cause
Tell
she's
me
a
about its
cougar.
agenda.
Oh.
Richard Harris owes it money?
Well, no, it's the agenda. It's revenge. It's good old-fashioned revenge, Tito. This whale wants revenge.
This time it's personal.
It is personal. And it didn't take 4 Orca movies to make it personal like Jaws.
Yeah.
It was personal right away.
Right off the bat. Or
That's
right off
really,
the
I
bow.
mean, it's a fun movie. It's a high seas adventure film. It looks ridiculous. The cover makes it look ridiculous. But it's actually it's a very cool movie. I recommend. Tito won't watch it, but I recommend it.
I mean,
you don't have
never
to.
know.
It's all
man.
my voodoo.
You never know.
Go for it.
You never know.
Is it really on your
It is.
I'm not
No,
gonna- I mean, I'm not-
you know,
certainly
I've
not gonna
never
take it upon
seen this
myself.
movie all the way
I
through.
didn't think you
Yeah.
would. I don't
I've
even-
seen clips of it. I remember
Orca.
when it was on like broadcast TV back,
Orca.
way back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I saw clips of it.
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
I remember seeing the whale fetus plop onto the deck of the ship and
Oh,
thinking,
disturbing
"Oh,
as
this
shit.
is
Well,
gross."
thanks for spoiling it.
And then they hose it off. They
Yeah.
just hose it off
Yeah.
like it's nothing.
What does
Yeah,
that
yeah,
whale
yeah.
fetus want to do?
Oh, it's nothing.
Does it have an agenda also?
No, it just dies.
Oh, well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, and the father and the orca's daddy whale's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up, Richard Harris."
Oh, it happens early on in the
and-
film.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So the orca terrorizes the entire island community and kills anybody to draw Richard Harris and his sailing crew out so they can fight. It has a beautiful musical score from Ennio Morricone. If I'm saying that right?
Yeah, Ennio.
Ennio, excuse me. It is actually a very fun film. It's a Jaws ripoff. It's
Yeah.
Dino De Laurentiis. It's the Italian version of Jaws.
Is it Dino De Laurentiis?
Oh, it's good old Dino
my
De
God.
Laurentiis. You know you're gonna get a treat, guys.
Yeah, you are.
What's the matter with you?
That's the matter,
Why
you
you,
whale.
why you looking so sad?
What's you matter, whale?
Orca the whale.
Orca the whale. Hey, watch Orca the whale. Oh, Richard the Harris, Boa the Derek.
Push it over the side.
Push it aside. What the hell? Oh, Charlotte Rampling's in it. We know Charlotte
really?
Rampling. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How do I know
She's
Charlotte
the
Rampling?
scientist who loves the whales and is
Whale
the love
huggers.
interest of Richard Harris, not the orca. That's tonight's movie. We'll
Why
get to
isn't
that.
Bo Derek the love interest?
Because it was her first movie and she was too young for Richard Harris.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, they did something right.
they did. They did.
Rampling?
Rampling.
Charlotte Rampling.
Rampling. Yeah.
Rampling.
Oh, I know this woman.
Yeah, you,
Well, she's a very
Dexter.
regal old woman now, but
Yeah.
back then she
She's
was
still alive.
Oh,
She's still alive?
I think she might still be. Yeah.
Yeah, 79, baby.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's obtainable.
Who
Tito.
just killed her?
Obtainable.
Oh no! Oh, no!
She's in some. Oh, you know what? She's in a movie that I really like. As an older,
cut all this out, Brian.
I know.
as an older
Charlotte-
actress.
Oh, as the older version of.
Oh, Swimming Pool. I saw that.
Oh, I remember.
Oh,
that's right.
Verdict.
Yes.
She's in The Verdict. I love that fucking movie.
Who's the other?
Tombstone.
Who was the young chick in Swimming Pool? She hasn't done
it
anything
was-
else, has she?
Some fucking French broad.
Yeah.
Lily Sobieski.
Frenchie McFrenchenstein.
I think that's real.
I can't get any photos. Ludivine
Oh,
Ludivine,
Sagnier.
yes.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Savini, right?
Savigny?
Sagnier.
Savini.
Sagnier. I saw this movie in the theaters and I fell asleep and I woke up and there was a dwarf on the screen, a little person. And I was like, what the fuck? And I went back to sleep. I was like, nope. Not for me. Not today.
Not today, little guy.
I was like, oh, cool. She's naked. And then I was like, where's that little person doing? What's happening? I'm going to go back to sleep.
Good night.
Wake
What's
me up when this
yours?
is over.
What's yours?
Oh,
Derek?
mine? Well, I'm actually surprised you didn't go for this because this is a good movie, a good nautical movie. Heart of the Sea.
Never saw
Heart
it.
of the Ocean.
Oh, with
Never
that
saw it.
Thor. Is that Thor in that?
Yes.
movie?
Yeah.
He's in it. Spider-Man's in it as well.
Which one?
Oh man, Avengers versus a whale.
Which Spider-Man?
Oh, Tom Holland.
Holland.
Okay.
There's
Sorry.
a lot of Spider-Man.
There's a whole
I forget who
gaggle
else
of
is in
them.
it, but it's basically Moby Dick, and or it's
That sounds like Orca.
not Moby Dick. It's basically the story that inspired it. It's because Henry
Orca. and
Herman
Spider-
Melville is on the boat with them. So he's like-
Pinocchio.
Oh, so he writes,
he's sailing
he
with
writes
this
the
crew,
book.
right?
Okay.
So
Oh, that's not terribly old. Mid 2000s.
In the Heart of the Sea, I think is the name of it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're right, it
really,
is.
really good movie.
Yeah. It only came out
never
within
seen
like
it.
10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
That's what I was
was
thinking, right?
probably
Yeah.
like I think maybe in between Infinity War and Endgame, or before
Maybe even
Infinity
before that.
They're killing some time.
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
10 years
good
ago.
flick.
I remember a cool poster. He's swimming and there's a giant eye looking at him. I
That was a
thought
this is a good. Killian Murphy, Tom Holland, Chris
Oh, that's right. I
Hemsworth,
forgot Kelly Murphy was in it.
Brendan Gleeson.
Scarecrow,
Yep.
Thor, Scarecrow, and Spider-Man, and Brandon
Mad Eye
Gleeson.
Moody.
Or Runaway Ear from Lake Placid. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One of his ears looks like it's making a run.
Or
for
Banshees of Inisherin.
Yeah.
Or in Bruges.
Ben
Or in
Winshaw. Oh,
Friend of the show,
Michelle
Brendan
Fairley.
Who?
Catelyn Stark. She played Catelyn Stark. In,
Caitlin? Oh, yeah.
She's in something.
No.
Oh, you know what? I think she might have been in. No, she wasn't. I take it back.
Thank you, too. Go back to sleep.
Orca?
It's a
Maybe?
dwarf.
She was an orca.
Orca
She
didn't
was an
have
orca.
a dwarf.
Yeah, she was Orca fat.
So yeah,
Big fat guy. I'm talking orca fat.
Orca fat.
does anybody have any backups? Any runners up? I know you guys struck
Second
it.
favorite whale movie?
Yeah.
Brian, what's your second favorite whale movie?
Pinocchio.
Oh, there you go.
Baron Munchausen.
That's
That's a good one.
You know what? I just thought of that when I said Pinocchio earlier about 5 minutes ago. I'm like, fucking Baron Munchausen
Right.
and
There's
a
a
whale.
fucking
in it.
whale in that.
I'm surprised you didn't
All right.
say the narwhal from.
No. Yeah, no.
Sorry.
That's
Okay.
Derek's. No.
I'll shut up. Okay, honorable mentions for me are the only Pixar movie I like, Finding Nemo. Mm-hmm. Bedknobs and Broomsticks. No whales, but great marine life.
I thought that was a porno.
Oh, they go underwater.
They
Yeah,
go
yeah,
underwater.
yeah.
They have a whole underwater scene.
That's a great
right.
movie, man. I haven't seen that so long.
It is an awesome.
Is it
watch it
Disney?
tonight.
It's a Disney film, right?
Portobello Road.
Oh, great song.
Street where the riches of
Hookers are. We can't call them hookers because it's a Disney movie, but that's what they were. They were hookers and gangsters.
Ladies of the Night.
Ladies of the
Ladies
night.
of the evening.
They were hookers.
Ladies
They were
of the
hooers.
Yeah.
What's yours, Lady of the Night?
My
Exchanging
backup
clothing.
is, as you were about to say,
I know
Elf.
Elf.
The narwhal scene in that movie is one of my favorites, and I quote it all the time.
Bye, buddy.
Bye, buddy. I hope,
Hope you find your dad.
Love it.
All right. Well,
that's it. That's Wales.
That was an
That's
okay
Wales.
That's Wales for
appetizer.
you.
We tried.
We tried.
We tried.
That was a deep cut one. That was a deep dive.
Oh, yes. It was a
Honestly,
deep dive.
Yeah.
Next time, Gad.
We went down into the depths for that one.
Favorite whale movie? Oh, we're really scraping the bottom of the fucking barrel.
Well, what were we going to say? Marine Life?
Appetizer.
I said
Favorite
Marine
movie
Life.
with
I'm like,
Marine
that
Life. And
opens
I
it
was
up
like,
to-
everybody's going to pick Jaws.
I wasn't going to
I
pick
would have went
Jaws.
Little Mermaid.
Everybody was going to pick Jaws.
I wasn't gonna
I'm
pick
standing
Jaws.
By,
Fuck you.
You know
I'm
what?
standing by my
If we were going with Marine Life, I was going to go with the Kraken from
Clash of the
Oh,
Titans.
Clash of the Titans.
There you
Marine
go.
Life? I was going Black Hawk
See?
Down.
Okay, well,
So-
let's do it again. Here are the appetizers. Favorite Marine Life movie? Go.
Kraken.
We just said
The
it.
Go
Kraken
ahead.
from
Platoon.
Platoon.
Didn't have any marine life in it.
Forrest Gump.
No.
Forrest
There's plenty of
Gump.
Marines.
there's
in that.
Shrimp.
So
Yeah,
many
shrimp.
Marines.
There's
So
lots of
many
shrimp.
There you
Marines.
go. I'm going to go Orca.
All kinds of Marines.
And I'm going Little Mermaid.
There we go.
I don't know,
There you
Baron
go.
Munchausen.
There we go.
Just a
Which
modicum
one?
of
I know,
snuff.
Yeah, a modicum of.
A modicum
All right, we
of
ready for the
snuff.
feature
All right,
presentation?
yeah, finally. Let's get to the goddamn main course.
Let's do it. See, I threw a
I thought you were
curveball.
switching it up. Like, all right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. We've got John Travolta.
The main.
Tito, while they go on, can we just agree that there is absolutely nothing good about the beach? Everything in the beach is bad. The ocean is bad. I despise the beach too. I think we've talked about it before. Everything is out to kill you in the ocean.
My theory on the beach is that it's
we don't at all. And when people go swimming in an ocean, they're swimming in animal piss, and they have a
sometimes
great,
people piss.
People piss too. Babies piss.
Babies pee. Babies smell.
Diapers smell.
All right.
Let's do it. So very quickly, yes, we are talking Star Trek for the Voyage Home, and we are having a drink till it's good to it. Even though I think it's a good movie, a lot of people enjoy this movie, but there's a lot of silly stuff in it, and you can drink to this movie. You can make fun of it for sure.
Absolutely.
So I like what Brian said. We'll go to it. Tonight's drink till it's good is actually going to be brought to you by I'll Drink to That, which is what we've got. And there's plenty of silliness to that. You have future people mixing in with 1986. You have people beaming whales into a ship. You have Bones and
Chekhov
in the hospital, just telling people, schooling people on proper medicine. It's a very long movie. It's
not that long.
It feels long after a while.
You know, honestly, I didn't think it felt that long.
Last time I watched it.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just.
Mark sounds regretful.
No,
So
it's good enough. Yeah,
It's no undiscovered country.
it is not.
But it is certainly no Final Frontier.
Better than 5. No, and thanks for that. So it is not.
Never saw 5.
It is not Final Frontier. We won't be doing that.
No.
Bad? Is it a bad movie?
Oh, now I gotta show
my
it
God,
to you.
are
See,
you
now,
kidding?
It's a
now
really
I
bad
gotta
movie?
show 'em,
All right.
Brian.
So you know what?
No, don't tell him. Let's make him watch it.
No. I was going to say for next year, we're going to say that the motion picture is like the zero of the movies, and we'll number it from 1 through, so that next year number 5 will be number 4.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
So-
Write that down so
Yeah.
we remember that a year
Yeah.
from now. All right, so
I'm sure it'll come up.
we've got spaceships, we have aliens, we have Vulcans, we have
Time
whales,
travel.
we have time travel.
Time travel.
We have San Francisco
Boom
pre-Full
boxes.
House. We have boomboxes, punk rock, plenty of things that will make this another wonderful, say it with me, boys,
Drink till it's good.
I'll drink.
Zabba-da-ba-ba-doo.
Oh, I got to do that, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Who is your
Oh, give him a drink.
and what does he do?
We'll just act it out.
Not it. Well, no, that's not it.
There we go. We're drunk already.
Give us a drink. Get them all a drink there.
Hi, Lloyd. A little slow tonight, isn't it?
Tired, I'm wasted.
Is that an alcoholic beverage? I'd sell my grandmother for a drink.
Oh, just call me Billy. Everyone does.
Crazy drunk drivers. Some folks have a strange idea of entertainment.
We certainly do.
Yes.
We certainly
Very strange
do.
taste.
Gravedigger from Friday the 13th, Part 6, which has no whales in it.
Gravedigger. Monster truck. Sunday.
Are there any? No whales. No whales.
Shakasaurus.
Truckosaurus!
New England Dragway.
Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, a.k.a. Spocknokio, a.k.a. Free Willy, Shatner's hairpiece, a.k.a. Scotty and the Whale, a.k.a. Moby Prick, starring William Shatner, Leonard
Moby
Nimoy, Moby Dick, Chekhov Dick, Moby Dick,
Moby Dick.
No, DeForest, Moby DeForest.
Whatever.
Starring William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, DeForest Kelley, Nichelle Nichols, James Doohan, Walter Koenig, doesn't matter, and
Koenig.
Catherine Hicks as the Beaver.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor,
she
not a
was.
whale.
Very quickly, lightning round of opening thoughts. Brian.
I like this movie a lot. Before The Voyage Home was released, I think this was my favorite, even over The Wrath of Khan.
This is the Voyage Home.
I'm sorry, The Undiscovered
Before the
Country.
Undiscovered- okay.
The Undiscovered Country was released. This was my favorite over Wrath of Khan. The even-numbered movies were,
better
back
ones.
then, the better movies as far as the Star Trek franchise was concerned. And this one was funny. It had a great story. It had a lot of heart. It had great interactions with the crew, the cast. Everybody's firing on all cylinders. It had a great balance between a comedic tone as well as, like, you know, the world is at stake. We've got to get this done kind of men on a mission storyline. And I just thought it was perfect at the time. I liked it. Undiscovered Country came out, and this one kind of took a little bit of a backseat to me. But I still enjoy this one a lot. I don't watch it now as much as I do Undiscovered Country or even Wrath of Khan, but I can't fault this movie. This movie was just, at the time, perfect. Nice. I absolutely loved this movie when it was released. And it was great. Leonard Nimoy directing his second Star Trek movie after Search for Spock, and he knows how to rein in an ensemble cast. Yes. He knows how to balance those plates, juggle those plates in the air, whatever the metaphor is, and he does it very well. Yeah. I still love it. It's still up in my top of Star Trek. Absolutely love it.
Nice.
Well said.
Excellent.
Tito.
Yeah, this is a fun movie. I don't know why the aliens are there and why they only speak whale. I don't know what the whale said to the aliens to make them leave. But everything else in the middle I really enjoyed. And everybody's really cool. I always like the idea of Star Trek, especially now as an older person, how they solve their problems with very little violence to none at all. I think it just makes it harder to create an interesting story when you can't just punch the bad guy in the face. You have to solve the problem.
Yeah.
And that's why I always really like Star Trek. And this does that. It's fun cast.
Yeah.
I like Catherine Hicks. She's cool.
She is.
I wish she was. I wish she was on My Girlfriend or something. You know? Back
Your wife
then.
might have something to say about
that. Yeah. Oh, for sure. At some point in my life.
This is a fun movie. This was my favorite when I was a kid until I saw Undiscovered Country, and that just blew every Star Trek movie out of the water for me. Wrath of Khan's great. This movie's good. It's fun. It does have very little violence in it. It's hardly any. I think when Catherine Hicks punches Bob for releasing the whales early, that's your really only violent moment.
Kind of.
It's very funny, and I think that saves it. When I don't know, the last time I did watch this, it did feel a little long to me, but I think since writing and following it along, that's probably why it felt longer, because I was paying close attention to everything. But it's still fun. It's a fun film. It's one of the better Star Trek films for sure, and I like it.
Nice. I am a fan. I think this movie is a lot of fun. And as goofy as it is, I actually really like, I think that's the Star Trek stuff I really like the most. I always, with the Next Generation, loved when they do their Sherlock Holmes one.
Yeah.
Right.
All these different,
a
lot of the holodeck hijinks.
Right. I always think those are kind of funny. There's a lot of plot holes and there's a lot of like bizarre stuff happening in this movie, but it's entertaining as fuck. And I'm glad I've seen it a couple times now.
It's goofy enough to, I think, poke fun at, because it does have its moments, but it's very enjoyable to watch. You're not sitting there, watching the first movie or the Final Frontier and wanting to hang yourself, because those are just deplorable.
And I think the great thing about Star Trek is that, like, when it goes this way, they know they're poking fun at themselves. They know that they're having fun. They don't take themselves as serious. So I think when you let go of that, it's more enjoyable.
Right.
Much respect.
All right.
Big ups. Big ups to Leonard Nimoy.
Props.
For sure.
Shall we get into it?
This movie slaps.
All right, 3GD presents our version of Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home. Hello, this is Patrick Stewart. I'm here to tell you about this movie that I was not in, but know that it would have been much better if I was. Our movie opens with a giant black cigar with what looks to be one large testicle hanging below it. The strange object floats through space and makes strange noises. It soon comes across a Federation ship.
This is Captain Blacklady manning the USS Saratoga. Apparently, the writers were more concerned about giving this ship a name than me, and we have the same amount of screen time.
Captain Black Lady, there's a strange and somewhat erotic object heading towards us.
What do you want?
No idea, but it's scrambling all of our equipment.
Standard yellow alert. Can we communicate with it?
I tried, but I keep getting the same message. Buffering.
Damn it. Even in the future, we still have buffering.
The strange object passes over them. The ship starts acting crazy. Only after the probe passes do things turn back to normal.
Well, whatever it was, it's leaving.
Alert Starfleet. Report that the object is heading toward them. Also, find out what the hell my name is.
We cut to Starfleet. We see a recap of the last movie's ending, in which the Klingon ambassador has provided footage of the last 15 minutes of Star Trek III by somehow having cameras in space and catching all these angles. They also had time to edit the footage. The Klingons are displaying said footage in front of a bunch of aliens not good enough for Star Wars, making up what I guess is Space Congress or something.
Okay, so now as you can see here, that's Captain Kirk. He's just blown up a bunch of Klingons after stealing one of our ships. I want this guy charged and sent to space jail for the crimes he has committed. What say you, President Goofy Face of the Federation?
President Goofy Face, who looks like he should be playing guitar in one of those folk bands that performs for free at company picnics and local children's festivals, steps forward.
I understand your frustration, Ambassador Grumpy. And believe me, if I knew where Kirk and his crew were, I would have him here right now to answer these charges. Would it help if I played some James Taylor on my guitar?
On our planet, James Taylor is the Antichrist. Doing so would add even more insult to us. I want Kirk and his men punished, or so help me, we are coming back in every sequel following this one, and it will not be pleasant.
Just then, we hear the voice of Sarek, Spock's dad.
Okay, who brought the Vulcans?
Your anger is illogical, and so are half of the aliens in this room. Check out those guys with no faces. How the hell were they allowed in?
Ah, Sarek, father of Spock. Surely you.
Surely. Should have put an H in there, Mark.
Surely you, a Vulcan, will have some wise words to share with us about this tragic event.
Yeah, this whole thing is fucking bullshit.
My word, Sarek. Such language. What would Gordon Lightfoot say? Which I also do covers of, with my band, Bold Guys with Beards. We're playing this Saturday at Summerfest. Just saying.
Sorry, I just came from a Quentin Tarantino film festival and I'm a little amped up. But still, yeah, these Klingons are full of triple droppings.
Oh, big shocker here. A Vulcan sides with the Federation. Why am I not surprised? You guys are so far up their asses you could brush the back of their stupid people teeth.
Enhance your calm, sir. All I am suggesting is that there is more to your story than what is on those cameras you somehow managed to have floating around in space to get all those exterior shots of ships exploding. Isn't that so, Mr. President?
I also do a mean cover of Peter, Paul, and Mary's leaving on a jet plane, if you would all like to hear it.
How dare you accuse the Klingons of lying? What is on those tapes you speak of?
Do you deny casting Doc Brown as a Klingon in the last movie?
We deny nothing! Mr. President, please back us up!
I have my guitar. It's in the other room. I could do it. I'll go get it right now.
Then why, my rigid forehead friend, does this footage not show your Klingon goons illegally boarding the Enterprise or killing Kirk's son for that matter? Isn't that so, Mr. President?
Oh, please let me play something for you.
Oh, sure. When you say it like that, of course we sound guilty.
You also tried to kill my son as well in the last movie. All three versions of him.
Serves your ass right for allying yourselves with this pitiful race of beings.
I never wanted any of this. My heart was in my music.
At least we know how to use a fork to eat.
How dare you! The audience is not supposed to know that until the 6th film. Your franchise spoilers make you just as dishonorable as the humans. All in the galaxy know that Vulcans are notorious for spoilers. Because of them, we knew every killer in the Scream movies were before seeing any of them. And that's like 7 movies, you assholes.
All I wanted was to entertain. But my father made me go into politics. I don't want to live anymore.
Well, all I can say to that logic is Kevin Spacey is Kaiser Soze and the usual suspects.
Dude, seriously! That's it! Hear this, everyone! Until this matter with Kirk is settled, there will be no peace between the Klingon Empire and the Federation.
In undiscovered country, Kim Cattrall is the traitor.
Fuck you! In Klingon!
Sorry, was I supposed to say? I don't know Klingon, so.
Yes, no, you were supposed to say exactly what you said. No, right.
Kapla!
It's like.
Yeah, kapla means
Something.
success.
Fuck
Sorry.
off. And as that scene of political back and forth comes to an end, and we now find ourselves on planet Vulcan, where Kirk and his crew await as a bunch of human-sized Keebler elves fix the downed Klingon ship. At this moment, Captain Kirk has his crew stand alert.
All right, everyone, let's give the audience the roll call to see which actors are still alive. Scotty.
Aye, sir.
Uhura.
Right here, baby.
Chekhov.
Very happy to be here, sir.
Sulu. Here, sir. Bones. Okay, all present and still ticking in 1986. We'll be heading home soon once the Vulcans finish up the ship.
Captain, are we really gonna turn ourselves in? That shit don't sound like a good idea.
Of course. Standard procedure after you kill a bunch of ugly aliens.
I like fugly. It sounded like you said
fugly.
Fugly. I like that.
I always went with
fugly aliens.
Fugly.
All right, let's. But you were defending your son, sir. You were protecting your crew. That's
no, that was good.
Yeah,
yeah, no,
awesome.
dude.
It turned into Scotty to it.
My
like
Patrick Stewart's becoming Bane because I hear you. So
Yeah.
It's all in good fun.
All right, take it from the top, Tito.
But you're.
All right, take it from the top, Tito.
Okay. Tito, do it in a Scottish accent, and I'll do Scotty in
Russian. But you were defending your son, sir. You were protecting your crew. Surely they will take that into consideration. Yeah, that is kind of.
Yeah. Might not be so easy. I slept with President Goofy Face's wife.
Let's try a different accent. Oh, well.
Wait.
That is. Oh, it's not my turn again?
I didn't do Sulu.
So many people in a row.
Oh, my. Yeah.
Oh, well. That is not so terrible.
And his daughter.
Damn, boy.
And his other daughter. And his aunt.
I don't know how to do this. Bless be bagpipes. No, that's not it at all.
Act a little more settled, will you? With feeling.
Come on.
Kirk's banging everybody, man.
Bless me bagpipes. There we go.
Sound Russian.
Yeah, that's what that was.
That was the whole point. Oh, okay.
Chekhov
I'm trying to do a Russian accent.
Yeah.
It's just not coming across.
Chekhov is now Scottish and Scotty is now Russian. So we're going with that.
It works.
Why not?
We'll see what happens.
All right. So Kirk says his mother, her mother, and her at the same time.
Mm-hmm. You got to put a leash on that puppy, sir. Think of baseball or something.
What is this baseball?
No idea.
I always think of balls. Yeah, that's great. I also did his maid, his decorator, and someone else wearing a hat.
They're going to have us all shot on sight.
Mm-hmm. We did, honey.
Fear not, my friends. If I know these movies, something will happen that threatens the galaxy that only we'll be able to save, and we'll be fine until I direct the 5th movie. And frankly, I'll deserve to be killed.
Sir, please leave this spoiling to the Vulcans.
Speaking of Vulcans, where the hell is Spock? Bones, did you see him? Okay.
I'm sorry. He's been doing some SAT type nonsense. Nah, I can't fucking do a Scottish. I used to be able to do Scottish. What the fuck?
Well, you doing Scottish or you doing Russian?
I don't know. Because you went back. I don't know what his last checkoff was good, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Do Scussion, or Rottish, you know?
Yeah, why don't you both do the same accent?
And we'll figure it out.
He's been doing some SAT type of nonsense.
No, they both become Italian.
Everybody becomes Italian.
Scotty the side.
Scotty's Irish.
Beam me up in the Scott.
Scotty doesn't know.
Hey, no.
Scotty doesn't know.
I'm going to drink this fucking can.
Go ahead, Tito. Go ahead.
He's been doing some SAT type nonsense in those mountains up there. Trying to learn how to be a human. Fuck. He's been doing some SAT type nonsense in those mountains up there. Trying to learn how to be a human being in a matter of days.
I agree, Bones. It's good we didn't crash land in Florida.
Florida, God's own purgatory. Anyhow, we then cut to Spock talking to a computer with an annoying voice. Just like Mark, who sounds like Patton Oswalt. Hey, who added this?
Suck it, Patton.
Kiddo, I told you not to touch my laptop.
Why, you afraid you might catch some talent?
Guys, please, we have a lot of movie to get through.
As I was saying, Spock is talking to a computer with an annoying, passionate voice.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
What follows is a series of questions. Who put the bomb, shabomb? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Who let the dogs out? Where's the beef? Who's gonna drive you home? What's the frequency, Kenneth? What about love? Where is love? What's love got to do with it? Is this love? Where have all the cowboys gone? Where does he get those wonderful toys? Do you want to make more money? Do you want to build a snowman? Are you afraid of the dark? Have I told you lately that I love you? Hello, is it me you're looking for? Do you remember the time?
I do not know the answer to any of these. These questions are illogical.
Just then, Spock's mom shows up.
In the new movies, she dies when Vulcan is destroyed at the end of the first film.
Damn, you Vulcans really are notorious at spoilers. I never had one on my ship. Imagine having to deal with a Vulcan and a Klingon and Will Wheaton.
Mother, forgive my absence. I was studying.
What's the matter, Spock? You seem puzzled.
It's these questions. I do not know the answers.
Barry, man, as much as it damn wants the Baja Men in a Wendy's burger, the Cars, R.E.M., Hart, Oliver, Tina Turner, Whitesnake, Paula Cole, in the Batcave, sure we all do, Frozen, 90s Show on Nickelodeon, Rod Stewart, Lionel Richie, Michael Jackson. Those answers?
Yes.
Well, of course you don't know them. They are human questions.
I am half human, so I should know at least half of these, but I do not.
Because, honey, your half-human is a very boring half. You know nothing of the fun and goofy things humans are capable of, like making fart sounds with their hands, drawing faces on their beer bellies, or performing coitus in a position that is also a number that kids learn in math.
So I am uninteresting?
Your human side is, yes, very uninteresting. You need to loosen up, party a bit. Perhaps some pizza bagels and a Mike Judge comedy to start.
I find pizza bagels a tease for what could have been actual pizza, and I find nothing funny about a mic'd judge or his trial.
Oh, Spock, just go with your father. Your friends. Go with your friends. I get enough of this shit from your father. I fucking hate Vulcans.
Sorry, Mother.
And with that, Spock rejoins his crew as they prepare to head back home to Starfleet. As they take off into space, it isn't long before they receive a universal distress call from the very same Federation they're about to answer to. What are the odds?
Captain, we're receiving a distress call from Starfleet. Put it on screen, Sulu.
Oh, I forgot to highlight myself.
It happens.
This is President Goofy Face of the Federation. As is the usual case with these movies, something bad is happening. And Starfleet is all ill-equipped to deal with it.
Ha, see? Here, it comes.
Because it's some probe that looks like a dildo from the Tin Man, all our equipment is scrambled and the weather is all over the place with floods and winds. Oh shit. And the universe is in the dire peril unless this probe goes back to the whence it came. We need help from any and all vessels near the vicinity, capital V. And if we could get this wrapped up by the weekend, that would be super because my band is opening for Christopher Cross and all the Pussy Music Festival on Alpha 7. At the All Pussy and at the All Pussy Music Festival at Alpha 7.
Oh, that's so much
We're doing 2 nights.
2 nights of pussy.
Oh my. That is just horrible. No. Christopher Cross, for Christ's sake. I'd sail away with him any day, Captain. Come again, Sulu? Exactly, Captain. Huh? Nothing, Captain.
I guess I should have made someone else Sulu. Sorry, Brian, but you're doing
Sorry,
very well.
He's doing good.
You're doing awesome.
Mark, how much of Sulu is all gay jokes in this?
I plead the fifth.
Have you learned nothing from Samurai Cop, Mark?
No, I have not. Moving on.
Everyone hates you.
As Kirk was saying.
Oh, that's your line.
Yes, it was, yes.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Everyone hates you now.
Yeah, I know. Oh, as Kirk was saying.
Okay, well, we have to figure out what the probe is, what it wants, and why it's making noises that sound exactly like whales.
I have a theory, Captain. I believe this probe visited Earth centuries before man, and I think it made friends with some whales. Now I believe it is back to see how the whales are doing. The Vales. Maybe the Vales.
Maybe the Vales owe it money. And when the Vales didn't pony up the cash, the probe decided to vaporize them. That is how my uncle handled things in Little Moscow City Alpha 5. I don't know what that is.
It's a planet.
It was something. It was my best effort, audience.
It was a great joke. It's a nod to Wrath of Khan. Anyway.
Oh, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
This is City
Power
Alpha
Rangers.
5.
City Alpha 5. What happens? And then Bones grunts.
Nemo.
No, Bones, I don't think the probe is here to talk to Clownfish.
Kill me.
No, Bones, I don't think they know where Nemo is. Okay, so why can't the whales just tell them all is well?
Because all the whales are dead, sir. Hunted to extinction in the late 20th century by man.
Well, that fucking sucks.
That probe ain't gonna like that shit.
That's what happens when you owe people vast amounts of money. Vast.
Like vast. Yeah. I get it.
I'm Russian, I know.
All right. Luckily, being smart, I have a solution. Time travel.
I have an idea. Time travel.
I just said that.
Impossible.
No, Bones, it's easy. We're in a 80s sci-fi movie. Anything's possible. We'll just build a tank in the engine room, fill it with water, go back in time, and take a couple of whales, bring them back here, release them to go meet up with the probe, and then all is well.
But sir, what about releasing? Sorry. Every time
Think of
I used to do such a good
Mike
Scotty.
Myers, Heed. Just
But sir,
fat bastard.
What about releasing them into an entirely different ecosystem? Won't that have some ramifications to our...
No, Scotty, please. We can only deal with one environmental message at a time in this movie.
Liberals.
I don't care what you think, Bones. Prepare to fly around the sun. And let's go back in time, because that's how it's done in these movies. I guess.
I thought
it fit. It perfect.
And with that, the crew alerts Starfleet of their plan and takes the Klingon vessel around the sun, where they in fact go back in time through a series of clouds that form into giant heads, and Kirk turning into a whale, 'cause that's time travel, I guess. They arrive over San Francisco at the same time the opening credits for Full House appear. The two almost collide.
Captain, to avoid any more 80s TV credits, perhaps we should engage our cloaking device. Never mind that, Sulu. Engage the ship's cloaking device, so we can't be seen. Dude, you really are a giant dick, you know that, Captain?
You wish.
What was that?
Nothing.
Cox!
You said it, Doctor.
Sir, we've been located. No, we haven't been located, motherfucker. Sir, we have located 2 whales, but not from any ocean. These noises are coming from the city.
How? Can that be?
I walked.
No, Doctor. Whales do not have 2 legs to walk on.
Probably had them cut off by the mob. That's what happens when you don't pay up in Little Moscow. They cut your legs off. I don't know what that was like. My
that was your boy. That was Herner Verzog.
I got that shit just in my head. Where's he from?
Wow.
Huh? Where's he from?
Germany.
Russia. Okay.
Germany.
Russia.
Russian-y.
Yeah.
Russian-y.
Russian-y.
Austria. No one owes any amount of money, jack off. Please, shut up.
Where did my accent go? In Little Moscow, I would have been king.
Whatever. All right, let's park this bitch and go have some hilarious shtick with trying to blend in with 1986.
Before we do, sir, I've got news that'll make your stomach turning with haggis. Oh, fuck, that was terrible. I'm sorry, Brian, because every fucking Scotty line you're going to have to fucking re-edit. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's all right. This is the magic of podcasting.
This is fun. None of this matters, Derek.
You know, one of the puns I should have added into my other thing was that a group of whales is called a pod.
Yeah, cast.
Oh.
So,
right.
pod.
See?
Casting.
Podcasting.
Oh, fisherman cast.
Podcast is a growing thing. It's an organic thing. It grows and it changes.
See that? I think it's going to catch on, Mark. One of these days, we're going to be big.
We're going to be big. We're going to be Gabby Hayes big.
We're going to be Gabby Hayes.
Baby's podcast.
Baby's smell. Baby's podcast.
Our podcast smells.
Who the hell is talking?
Me.
All right, go.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Before we do, sir, I've got news that'll make your stomach turn with haggis. These Klingon crystals are dying out.
Let me guess. We're stuck here.
Aye, sir. Like Nessie and Loch Ness. Unless we find some equal form of energy. Fuck you, you fucking stupid Scott.
I don't know what accent that was.
Me with me.
As Cartman.
Hey, guys. Hey, sir. Unless we find some equal form of energy to get these crystals up and running.
Sorry. I'll do that voice as another character sometime.
Now you do that voice. Damn.
Well, I'll break it out again.
Yeah, break it out.
Aye, sir. Like Nessie and Loch Ness. Unless we find some unless we find some equal form. Okay. Equal form of energy.
Who wrote this shit?
Seriously.
You can write this, Mark, but you sure can't say it.
I know.
It rolls off the tongue. I don't know.
Poetry. It rhymes.
What the fuck was that one?
That was my Scotty.
That's a good one.
It rolls at the tongue.
It's very regal.
Yeah, we're fucking regal people.
We are all class. Aye, sir. Like Nessie and Loch Ness. Unless we find some equal form of energy to get these crystals up and running.
Spock. Any thoughts?
We need a chemical that's dangerous in this time, but ironically are saving grace to get us home.
Cocaine.
No, Doctor, cocaine won't do it. If I recall correctly, radiation may be the answer. It has the photon particles we'll need for the ship. It also makes everyone a superhero in the Marvel Universe. Brilliant, Mr. Spock. I'll whip up a device that collects protons.
All right. Hopefully the audience is with us on all this, and we can proceed.
So they park in, well, a park, actually, just as two garbage men are emptying trash.
Hey, you ever notice how being a garbage man in the 80s always has us seeing strange shit?
Oh, I know. My boys over in the burb saw some dead bodies.
Yeah, well, my buddies in Maine read a horror comic that came to life.
Well, luckily that won't happen to us.
Just then, they are almost knocked over by an unseen force and see the crew of the Enterprise exit the invisible ship.
Well, shit on me!
I told you to wait until we get home. Let's get out of here.
All right, everyone, remember what we bought.
And with that cliched line, we cut to our crew on the streets of San Francisco. Hijinks ensue, including Kirk trying to swear after almost getting hit by a car, and them trying to get money by pawing off a pair of Kirk's glasses.
All right, here's the plan for the middle of the movie. Uhura and Chekhov, your job is to ask around for the naval base in Alameda. Chekhov's funny accent will make for some great comedy.
I have a vaccent?
Say vampire.
Vampire! Oh, shit. I guess I do.
He's a Russian mobster.
Fuck, man, yeah. He's a complicated guy, Chekhov.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there.
So many things.
Sulu, you go find yourself a flyboy. Oh my. To get a helicopter, Sulu. Oh, bummer. Well.
Yeah, someone else was meant to be Sulu. My bad,
That's
Brian.
all right. No.
No, he does a good Sulu.
You're doing a great job.
For some reason, they just keep talking to each other.
I know. This is me every night, you know. You have no idea what goes on in my head.
He uses the voices too. Sorry, go ahead.
We'll need it to lift those giant sheets of glass that Bones and Scotty will get for us. Scotty, just don't do anything to alter the timeline. Like introduce new technology to a greedy company exec.
Wouldn't dream of it, sir.
Lastly, Spock and I are going to track down those whales. Well, that's a second. Sorry, it's another.
I thought the character was whales.
Question.
Sorry, the way the page break is.
Yeah, I know. This sucks. This computer.
Lastly, Spock and I are going to track down those whales. Questions?
Actually, yes.
I sure do.
A couple, in fact.
Too bad. We have to keep the movie going. Now, let's spread the fuck out. That is a colorful Earth metaphor.
And with that, the crew goes about their ways. And just for the record, my crew on my Enterprise never thought to question me. Just pointing that out.
All right, Spock, let's go find us these whales.
Should I read this map and ignore the bus that is advertising the very same whales at the local aquarium?
Yes, please do.
They attempt to get on a bus, but because no one knows what exact changes in the future, they are kicked off. Seriously, did no one ever pick up a fucking history book?
Spock, how did you know that whales were back in this time, but not what exact change meant?
Bad writing.
Tell me about it. Oh, you mean the actual movie?
Meanwhile, Scotty and Bones are looking for a way to build a tank. Luckily, a billboard for the Yellow Pages happens to appear and sends them on their way. Uhura and Chekhov go around asking for nuclear vessel directions, and Kirk is right. Chekhov's accent makes it fucking hilarious. Kirk and Spock take a bus where a punk rocker is playing music too loud, so Spock kills him. I mean, he doesn't, but to the onlookers riding the bus with them, they must have thought that. No one knew what a Vulcan neck pinch was, yet they applaud anyhow, because punk rockers and punk music are just, well, rancid pieces of shit.
Captain, why do people swear so much in this time?
'Cause it was fucking cool.
And why did people drink so much and do drugs?
Because it was also freaking cool.
Why did people listen to music with loud guitars by musicians who wore makeup and spandex?
Because it was cool.
Why did the humans eventually stop being cool?
Because of millennials.
Ah, yes.
Did I slow that too much?
No, it was good. I liked it.
Because of
Millennials.
Said it under your breath, like you should. You don't want to offend a millennial.
Yeah,
fair enough.
like they listen.
Right. To anything. Sorry. We have fun. Before long, the bus drops the two off at the aquarium. They soon meet up with a tour group headed by Dr. Jillian Taylor, a jittery woman who sounds like she's always being electrocuted and can only speak in one loud, off-putting tone.
Just like Mark.
All right, shut up. I'm done. Okay, so who's playing this part?
You are.
Damn it.
How fitting.
Hello, my name is Dr. Jillian Taylor, and I love whales. I really love whales. These are my whales. They are named George and Gracie, and I love them so much. I love these whales, and I know everything about whales. I dream about these whales every night. I so do love whales. I hate people, but I love whales. I'd have sex with whales if I could. I love whales oh so much, and I love these whales. These whales are my whole world. I am like a cat lady, except with whales. I am a crazy whale lady. Sometimes I dive into the tank and rub up against the whales. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have about my beautiful, sexy whales.
Do whales attack people, like in Moby Dick?
No, are you stupid or something? Are you dense? Whales do not hurt people. People hurt whales. I hate people, but I love whales. I'd hollow one out and live in its husk and rub against its innards if I could. I love them so much. Whales don't kill people, like in Moby Dick. The only dick is you, sir. Now get the hell out of my group.
Still nicer than the people at SeaWorld.
Now let's go down a level, and we can watch my sexy whales swim all sexy while I touch myself. And you can watch because I love my whales.
Admiral, this woman is not well.
Took me a minute.
Oh, fuck, Mark, that's brilliant.
Beautiful.
Oh,
absolutely
God.
beautiful.
Damn it. That's brilliant.
I really hate this one.
I was having trouble keeping up with the words.
Oh,
you did great
saying
reading
it so fast.
Oh, you
I was
did.
like,
That's-
Were you
I was
practicing all
enjoying it.
afternoon?
Not
the
today.
the voice
I
has
didn't
been
have
living
time.
in his head rent free.
I've had this for a week, so I played around.
And it's up to me to fuck the crazy out of her. But first, we need to get these whales. Oh, try smooth talking the girl.
I'll hop in the tank and smooth talk the whales with my mind.
Wait, what? Spock, where'd you go?
If you listen, you can hear the sound of whales talking. This is what they sound like. Beautiful and sexy. I love my whales. They sing to me. I just wish I knew what they were saying. No one knows what they're saying except other whales.
Then how come they are talking to that man? And while we're at it, how did that man get in the tank so easily? Is there no security at this place? Also, why are there nuns in our tour group? And may I add, who are all you people?
They all turn to see Spock swimming with the whales. Later, Jillian confronts Spock and Kirk.
Here comes the crazy woman.
Just act natural.
Said the man with no pointed ears.
Who are you and what have you done with my whales? My beautiful whales, I love them so. If you've hurt my whales, I will have you killed. I will murder you and bathe in your blood for my whales.
I have communicated with your whales. They like you, but they say you need to dial it back. I'm sorry, I gotta start again because I'm sorry, that was hilarious. I have communicated with your whales. They like you, but say you need to dial it back a bit. Also, stop swimming naked with them. And please stop trying to get the whales to pee on you. It is very awkward for them.
How dare you talk to the whales? My whales, I love my whales. I worship whales. Now get the hell out of here.
But we need your help.
Only whales need my help. They need my love, my body, my uterus. Should they need a surrogate? I love my whales. I want to be a whale. I wish on a falling star every night to turn into a whale.
Admiral, let's just beam 2 up from the ocean and leave this crazy bitch behind.
Not until I ask her to dinner and try to sex her later.
Of course, sir.
I would have sexed this woman already and still be home in time for a cup of Earl Grey. Well, anyhow, while this is going on, we cut to Chekhov and Uhura as they reach the naval base and sneak on board looking for radiation.
All right, here we go. I'm just saying that you and I would make a beautiful baby. I don't know. The ultimate Black Russian.
Shit, shorty, I would eat you alive.
All of a sudden, I feel like a normal person. I'll bet you would. And that really gets my vodka bottle vibrating.
Will you just tell the Admiral we found the damn ship so I can get back to my own time? This is 1986 racist America. People keep thinking I'm one of the cast members of 227.
Mary. Come in, Admiral. We have found the vessel and are honing in on the radiation. Really, V's the only thing I can't pronounce. Everything else is fine.
Oh, Russian, man. It's like Chernobyl is right here with us. Captain Kirk, any thoughts?
Okay, good. You two collect the goods and have Scotty beam it to the ship. When he's done with it... Jesus Christ. When he's done with his
subplot.
Okay. Okay, good. You two collect the goods and have Scotty beam it to the ship when he's done with his subplot. Be careful and don't get caught. Kirk out.
Back to Kirk and Spock, just strolling along as Jillian, driving a Land Rover, which just happens to go along with her hairstyle, pulls up beside them. Well, if it isn't Robin Hood and Fried Tuck, I still want to know what you were doing with my whales.
It's a long story.
It's a long movie.
Okay, well, hop in. Tell me what the hell is going on, but don't try anything or I will shoot you in the face in the name of all things whales. I love my whales.
Yeah. So we gathered.
I overheard what you were talking about. Why do you want to take my whales? You can't take my whales. I love them so. It's bad enough they have to go back to the ocean. I'm so scared for them. What will they do? What will I do without them?
Perhaps seek medical attention.
What my friend means to say was, we could take them somewhere safe.
No, I did not. This woman is nuts. I want nothing to do with her.
Oh, I see. You want to take my whales with you to do nasty experimental things. That's why you're called Admiral. You want to put bombs on them and turn them into weapons and manually masturbate them for artificial insemination like I dream about doing every night.
No.
I feel it's important at this point to offer this little bit of shock value to the story. Gracie is pregnant.
I never laid a hand on her. Oh, sorry. Force of habit.
How did you know that? No one knew that. Who talked? Who was it? I'll kill them. I'll kill them all.
I have a feeling we'd all feel better discussing this over dinner.
Oh, here we go.
Dinner? Like what? Fish? I won't eat fish. I love all fish. And things that look like fish, like whales. I love my whales. I also like Italian.
Who doesn't?
Me.
Okay, Italian it is.
Boy, that scene went on, huh? Well, let's see how Scotty and Bones are doing. We find them in a factory called Plexicorp, where they meet in the office of Mr. Nichols, the manager of the factory.
Dr. Scotty, I am so sorry. No one informed me of your visit.
Doctor, what now? What visit? Oh, I see. Fuck, that's not right.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it is, yeah. That's good. But I didn't say it right.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I see. We're doing some acting shtick, are we?
Acting what?
Never mind. Now, I understand you have the finest plexiglass that's thick enough and large enough to say, fill a large tank of 2 whales?
I guess so, but that's going to cost you some serious green, if you know what I'm saying.
Green what?
Cash!
Oh, money. Of course. Ha ha. Well, so that was a horrible ha ha. Sorry. Oh, money. Of course. Ha ha. That was the same ha ha, but that's all right. Well, sir, what if I could offer you something more valuable?
Like Asian twins? Young ones? Barely legal? The kind that choke you until you're close to death, but hard as...
Thank you.
No. I could show you a way to manufacture a wall that could do the same job, but has a lot thinner. Oh, fuck, that was a lot thinner.
Yeah.
Sorry. Fucking hell. I don't give my Scottish brethren enough respect for being able to speak.
Well, for them, it's natural.
Right.
It's just speaking.
No. I could show you a way to manufacture a wall that would do the same job but was a lot thinner than what you're using now.
It doesn't exist.
Good idea. I will use this computer.
After some fun computer shtick with Scotty figuring out an Apple IIc computer, he manages to punch up valuable information about the future.
Transparent aluminum?
That's the ticket, laddie.
Anyone who develops this would be rich. But it would take years to even get this started.
But you'd be rich enough to afford 100 Asian twins. The kind that let you eat sushi off them. Naked. Yes, Bones. Wasabi included.
And in schoolgirl outfits, of course. Barely legal school outfits. And who will joke me?
What in the hell? What?
Oh, no, nothing. We have a deal.
Thank you, sir. We'll be on our way.
Wait, won't I be dead by the time we figure all this out? How am I going to be rich when I'm dead?
Too late, gotta go.
We then cut to Kirk and Jillian at a restaurant. In my movies, we fight the Borg, kick the shit out of Malcolm McDowell. This movie likes to take its time and hang around restaurants. But again, who am I to judge?
So, Spock tells me one of your whales is knocked up.
Okay, so Gracie is pregnant. She's not only pregnant, she is very pregnant. And tomorrow we release them into the ocean in front of all the news cameras. Because this is San Francisco and nothing else amazing will happen until Tommy Wiseau makes the room.
Whoa, wait. Hold on now. Tomorrow? But what about my offer? Pass me the dressing, please.
Listen, buddy, I love my whales. I don't want to release them into the wild with all the whaling hunting that's going on this time of year. It's whale season, you know. But I also don't want to give them to you to do God knows what to them that I would never do in public because the aquarium has cameras.
Lady, you need to get laid. Now pass the breadstick.
I don't care what your story is, unless you're some hotshot captain from the future who time traveled back here to take my whales into the future where they will be safe and thrive. I am not interested.
Funny you should say that, actually. Also, hand me the butter over there, would you?
God, what an arrogant piece of shit. Kirk continues to flirt and woo Jillian, but he's not a whale, so she has zero interest. Meanwhile, at the naval base, Uhura and Chekhov are gathering photons or protons or whatever the fuck they are from radiation.
If he dies, he dies.
Thank you.
So then Khan says to me, I never forget a face, but I wasn't even a part of the show yet when that episode aired. Figure that out.
Will you keep your voice down, whichever voice you decide to use? Either have an accent or don't, Chekhov. I got what we need. Let's get the hell out of here.
You know, I kind of like 80s Chekhov, Scotty. Are we ready to be beamed aboard?
I'll have to do it one at a time for some reason.
You best beat my ass up first, bagpipe boy.
Aye, lassie.
Uhura is beamed away.
I'm more like fourth generation Russian American. Okay, here they come. Scotty, hello?
Yo, you leave that little perv down there and I'll hook you up later. Imagine my fine junk in a kilt.
I read Oh My and I almost read it as Sulu.
Oh my.
Oh my. Chekhov, I'm sorry, you're breaking up. I can't get a fix on you.
Just then, a couple of guards show up. No, there's...
Who are the guards?
Who's guards one?
Somebody went... Did I forget to write them?
I don't know.
You may have...
Okay.
We go back all the way up. I did it. Who's
I don't
guard
think
one?
anybody is.
Oh, no. I forgot
there's
about
no
the
guard.
All right. Somebody be guard one. Go for it, Tito.
Hands up, little man.
We have one, sir, a little white Russian guy. He was in okay, we have one, sir, a little white Russian guy. He was with that chick from that show, Good Times.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Cuff him.
Chekhov is caught and interrogated by an FBI agent. Did I forget that, too?
The FBI raid?
Quite possibly.
Yeah, I think you did.
So you're a Rusky, huh?
Thank you.
Well, so you're a Rusky, huh? Well, here in the 80s, we don't like Ruskies. Not after Rocky IV.
Oh, my fucking full circle moment. Yeah. If he dies, he dies. I do not know this Rocky IV. I'm 4th generation American Russian. I am Pavel Chekhov. I would have preferred a Peter, but that's okay. I'm a lieutenant commander in Starfleet, and I am very sorry, but I am here on this vessel for an important mission.
You talk funny, Chekhov. Where are you from?
Cincinnati. Lots of different places.
Lots of different places.
And you're what? You're from outer space?
Yeah. In a galaxy very, very far away. That's the only thing that seemed to stick, apparently.
Oh, great. He's one of those freaks from Comic-Con. Get him.
Chekhov gives chase until he falls overboard and lands on the dock. On my crew, not even Geordie LaForge would have done something so pathetic.
Is he dead?
Nah, just Russian.
Get him to the hospital and wake him up. He and his kind will pay dearly for what I just went all Western. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We're throwing accents.
Get him to a hospital and wake him up. He and his kind will pay dearly for what they did to Apollo Creed in Rocky IV.
We now cut back to
Fleet Trap,
where Kirk and his crew discuss the present dilemma.
Okay, let's see where we stand. Scotty, how are those crystals coming?
I just started, sir. You had me parading around the city learning how to use the Oregon Trail on an Apple IIc computer.
We still need to rescue Chekhov.
Guess I should have stayed with him, but damn, that little white boy is just awful.
No, Scotty did the right thing. Beaming up the sexy black lady first. Before Chekhov.
Sulo is on his way with a chopper and the glass we need for the tank. He's spending the night stalking John Stamos.
Penis.
I agree, Doctor. Probing Uranus is always important. What do you mean that's not what you meant?
Asshole.
So, close yet so far. We need our ship to start working, and we need those whales. If only something out of the blue would happen at the aquarium to get Jillian to come beg us for help.
We cut to the aquarium the next morning. Jillian, walking like she has a load in her pants and has to urinate at the same time, finds the whale tank empty and her whales gone. She sees Bob, one of the heads of the aquarium, standing there waiting for her.
Okay, lady from Seventh Heaven, before you charge at me, let me explain.
You let them go and you didn't even let me say goodbye? I want my whales. Those were my whales. You had no right to release them. No right.
They left last night. We needed the space to open a Starbucks. Do you know how much money that place makes from people buying your shitty coffee?
Those were my whales. My whales, those were. I love my whales. I will kill you all.
And with that, she takes out her M16 and shoots Bob in the face, eviscerating him. This isn't in the actual movie, but would make more sense later in the film as to why she's willing to just drop everything and time travel into the future with Kirk. But I digress. We cut back to the ship with Kirk and his crew.
Admiral, I have located Chekhov. He's at Mercy Hospital, about to go in for surgery.
You're right, Bones. It is odd they would carry out surgery on a total stranger with zero medical insurance, even in a sci-fi movie such as this.
Just then you hear his voice, how he talks, right? How can any of you think he's better? Just then they hear what sounds like a barking seal having sex with an elephant. It is, of course, Jillian, back in the park and yelling his name. This is also me.
Admiral, I'm picking up a crazy white bitch down there.
It is the whale lady.
Scotty, beam her up.
Pussy.
No, Bones, I tried that at dinner. It didn't work out.
Jillian is beamed aboard, screaming so loud and obnoxious that it rivals that of Willie from Temple of Doom. Remember that lady? Jesus Christ, was she awful. Thank you, Mr. Spielberg, for adding your fucking version of Jar Jar Binks to an otherwise great movie. She tells the crew that the whales are out in the ocean. Kirk explains that they have to rescue Chekhov first, and we quickly find ourselves in the hospital.
Okay. Remember, this is a hospital in the 1980s. So, everything's brightly lit. There's nothing in the corridors, and all the doctors look like Frank Oz.
Fozzie.
Now, let's find Chekhov and get this comedic scene started.
A lot of hilarity ensues. Bones fixes an old lady with dialysis by giving her a pill. They lock the doctor and his staff in a closet. They save Chekhov and beam away all too while happy-go-lucky music plays, which seems more appropriate for a generic Disney movie.
All right, let's go get those whales and go the fuck home.
I'm coming too! Don't you see? I must save my whales. I love my whales.
The hell you will. Our next stop is the 24th century.
Those are my whales. I love my whales. I want to always be with my whales. Also, I gunned down 10 people at the aquarium earlier, and I'm sure as hell not staying here.
Sorry. A what?
See? Makes more sense for her to leave, doesn't it? So they all start off after the whales. I'm trying not to go Bane, but it's getting harder to do.
All right, well, we've screwed over the Prime Directive about a billion times. Hop aboard, lady.
Admiral, I found them whales.
Excellent. Uhura.
Hey, isn't she from that show, A Different World?
I wish. I love me some Dwayne Wade.
Woman, are you out of your damn mind?
Admiral, I'm picking up a reading of another vessel.
Oh, dear Lord, no!
No problem, as long as it's not a whaling boat.
Oh, okay.
It's a whaling boat, sir.
Oh, dear Lord, no!
Seriously, they've been out at sea for like 3 goddamn hours.
What do we do? What can we do? Save my whales. I love my whales. I once stuck my tongue in their blowhole.
I've done that. Captain, should I stick my tongue in the blowhole?
Rim job.
Make the ship visible. We'll scare them off.
And so they do. The ship appears, the whalers shit themselves and sail away. The whales are beamed aboard the ship. They time travel to the future. The whales are released.
All right, whales. Start fucking talking.
And with that, the whales start chatting it up with the large alien probe.
Who's George?
Who's Gracie?
Who's George?
I'm Gracie. I think George is Tito.
George?
I think Tito is George.
No. Yeah, Tito.
Yeah.
Okay.
George. And Brian's
George.
the probe.
Oh, it's Whale George.
All right,
I see what's happening.
And with that, the whales start chatting it up with the large alien probe.
Sup, probe? Where you been?
Hey, baby. You looking good.
You guys owe me money, remember?
Oh, shit. That's right.
I've been waiting centuries for the... Hold on.
I wish we were filming this.
I've been waiting centuries for that 500.
Oh, jeez, man. It wasn't our fault.
Some crazy bitch put us in a tank, and we've been like prisoners for years.
We literally just out on parole.
Another story. Tell it to someone who gives a fuck. My credibility and you better spell it or your it is I'm talking little Moscow style son.
Dude, it's like my Russian grandfather used to say with an accent. I knew it. I told you all it was over money.
Wow, that just went on, didn't it? The probe leaves and all the weather problems stop and everything goes back to normal. The crew whose ship is sinking in the harbor all swim around like idiots watching the whales swim away. Our last scene finds us back in the hall of weird-ass aliens and President Goofy Face.
So, quick announcement. My band was just signed to play at this year's Vulcan Varsity Party. We'll be covering a lot of John Denver songs, and I hear they'll have lemon squares. Vulcan Varsity? Sounds awful. Hey, I do have an accent.
It's sure
from Cincinnati. Okay, folks. So looks like you guys managed to save the Federation yet again. So, what kind of president would I be if I went through with charging criminals for their crimes after they saved all of us?
Yes, Doctor. Very conservative.
So here's the plan, guys. I'm dropping all the charges but one. Admiral Kirk, because of all the bad stuff you did in the last movie, I'm demoting you to captain. Also, because you are reckless, insubordinate, disobedient, and hornier than anything I have ever met. Seriously, hornier than anything I've ever met. I'm giving you your own ship where you can continue, because there's no H in where.
That's true.
Your adventures of trekking through the stars.
Home. I love the future. You can kill a bunch of aliens, and all you get is a slap on the wrist and command of your own ship.
Your new ship awaits, man. Go with God. With your going to try, which is what it actually says, you're going to try and find in the next movie, and it's gonna suck.
And with thunderous applause, the movie ends, complete with James T. Kirk and the crew of the Enterprise boarding their new ship, the Enterprise. And off they went for 2 more movies, one really bad, one awesome. President Goofy Face was later found dead after someone poisoned a lemon square at Summerfest.
Oh, bummer.
Jillian, no longer wanted for multiple homicides, joined a science crew where they set down on LV-7 answering a distress call and were never heard from again.
I love alien whales. Nichols, thanks to Scotty messing with the time continuum, did in fact get rich, sold his company's shares, and retired young to an island where he was strangled to death by a bunch of young Asian girls who clearly did not understand the safe word because they spoke no English.
Lady boy.
George and Gracie had their baby, and soon the species grew fruitful and multiplied. They then turned on all humanity and killed billions of people in retaliation for all the whale hunting. Whales now rule the world. And that's the end.
Yay!
Very nice, Mark.
Lot of fun, guys. Awesome. Hilarious voice.
Great job. That's probably one of my better Russian accents.
Dude, like Drago, man. Like Drago.
Spot on. That's the only one I can do. If he dies. He dies.
You should have just done a tough Russian accent the whole time.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah.
Hello.
Vodka.
I am Chetkov. Chetkov? I'm Chetkov.
Chetkov.
I'm Chetkov.
If he wise, he wise.
He wise, he no. If he wise, he wise, he
If he
wise.
wise, he wise.
If he jies, he jies.
Oh, fuck him. Fuck those fucks.
Fuck those fucks.
Fuck those fucking fucks.
Fuck them all. That was fun.
It was.
All right.
Why are you taking headphones off? We still have to wrap this up.
Yeah, what's going
I
on?
thought we did wrap it up.
No, we're going to do like...
WNBC.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We didn't say
Three.
goodbye.
The number 3.
I forgot I thought we... I don't know why.
No, man.
Here, let's wrap this up. And then, all right. So, yeah, that was Star Trek 4, The Undiscovered Country. If you enjoyed the Voyage Home, let's try that again. All right, so if you enjoyed this Drink Till It's Good presentation of Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, and want to hear more Drink Till It's Good, that we've done a few of these now. We really like them. Maybe somebody
Hopefully
out
you do
there
too.
likes them. One of them does. You know, we have countless episodes to listen to in general, and we have more of these Drink Till It's Good scripts, read-throughs. Thank you. And to find out more... Wow. Brian, where can they go? Christ.
Well, they can, first of all, thank you, Daywalkers and Night Stalkers, all who have followed us for almost 300 episodes now. And if you are interested in going back to hear the other episodes Mark was talking about, all of our past episodes can be found at www.3gdpodcast.com. That's www.3gdpodcast.com. And like Mark said, as I just said, all of our past episodes can be found there, along with one-click buttons where you can easily subscribe to us. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit one of those buttons to the podcast platform of your choice, and you will never miss an upcoming episode. Also, while you're there or wherever you find your podcasts, please rate and review the show. A 5-star rating and a review go a long, long way to help push our little show a bit further forward from the rest of the podcasting pack, and it most importantly makes it easier for others to find us while they are searching for great geeky content like our own. Also, we have some social media presences out there on the intertubes, and they can all be linked at the website as well. We can be found at Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, and the audio portion of our show can be found at YouTube every week as well. And we also have a Ko-fi page, kofi.com/3GD is where you can easily donate to the show to help keep our little program going. Any donation you make will be greatly, greatly appreciated because, as we say, podcasting is not cheap. And am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. I think I've pretty much covered it. So with that, thank you out there, everybody, for listening. If you're a new listener, welcome. If you're a longtime listener, welcome back. Thank you for making it this far. And with that being said, back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for this awesome read through tonight. And thank you all out there for tuning in as always. Join us next week when we're in the month of June. We're technically in June now, but like Star Trek 4, we fuck around with time. So pretend this is May.
That's right.
When we'll be bringing you some more current stuff. We're going to talk about some new stuff. I'm talking a lot of old stuff. Going to talk about some current films that are out or just dropped to streaming or whatever. And,
new and noteworthy.
Yeah, thank you. So until that time, for Three Geeky Dads, I am Mark.
I'm Derek.
I'm Brian.
I'm not Russian.
You certainly are not. Saying
No, you take your
goodnight.
time, Tito.
Thank you, and keep watching the skies because we're looking for nuclear vessels. And now I take my headphones off to pee.
Have you guys seen Companion?
Oh, I did. It was good.
I
That's streaming on
That's a
HBO, I think.
Let's do that one.
Okay, Companion.
Yes.
All right, Companion.
Companion is
Sinners.
It's on Max.
With the girl's face on the cover, and it's like
Sophie
looks like a
Thatcher.
Stepford wife.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's so good. Not what I was
you already
expecting.
saw it.
Oh, I did. It's streaming on one of them.
It's on
HBO.
Max. Yeah, it's on HBO.
Yeah.
That's Max.
Yes.
I have the Max.
All right. So we're gonna do Sinners, and we're gonna do.
Much respect.
All right.
Big ups. Big ups to Leonard Nimoy.
Props.
For sure.
Shall we get into it?
This movie
Let's do
slaps.
it. Before we get into it, Mark, bring your microphone a little bit closer to your mouth.
Tito told me not to move it. He yelled.
No,
at
no,
me.
No, I said
no.
don't
He said,
move. I said
Tito
don't,
said,
the logo.
yeah. But just keep
I only
it a little
turned
closer
it
to your
this way.
The
mouth.
logo needs to be facing forward, but you move the mic.
He
Yeah.
yelled at me and then he beat me on
Is
my
it?
You know what? You know what?
Yeah,
This
He
is
beat
fucking,
me about the face and head.
That's just documented, bro. Brian's gonna edit this shit and be like, "Oh, fucking Mark's full of shit."
I think everybody already knows that. It's been 7 years we've been doing this. We
Yeah,
haven't
but Brian's
picked up
gonna
on
be
that
sitting
by now.
upstairs, just like
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh yeah, no, Mark's full of
Mark's
shit."
full of shit.
So,
There we go.
so rule of thumb is you want the microphone about like this from your mouth.
Talking to
So-
me.
Unless you're me,
Yeah, unless you're Tito.
then I gotta go like this.
Yeah.
Then I can't
Yeah.
see the screen. You can see the
Yeah.
blind that I'm in. Does this work?
Yeah, keep
That works.
Keep the microphone like about a
You're great. You're perfect.
No, this is me in a
Fingers
bind.
width.
Help! I'm in a bind.
This is me in a chestnut.
All right, here we go. We good?
Like it is this just All right.
All
let's
right,
do it.
3GD presents our version of Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home.
Cue the epic music.
I know. We need like an HBO like,
I
feature
do.
presentation
You haven't
thing.
been listening? I've been putting in the epic music.
I listened to the last one. You did?
You motherfucker! You haven't been listening.
Oh, you
I had no. I did. I listened to the last one we did.
I
Back
did.
to the Future
Yeah.
theme.
Yeah, it's kind of like epic music. Like movie
all
music.
right. No,
And
I was thinking like something like the HBO, like the you remember? Do-do-do,
Oh yeah, well,
do-do-do,
it kind of is.
do-do-do.
I did like generic movie
Oh,
music
alright,
theme,
yeah.
and it came out sounding like Mark said,
Sounds like Back to the Future.
like Back to the Future,
did.
but
Bah.
we're
I
Back to
thought-
the Future while
I
trying
thought the
not
Back to the
sound
Future
like
was
Back to the
totally-
Future. Yeah.
But it's missing a few
Yeah,
bits
it's every
here and
other
there.
note,
right.
Yeah.
It's every other note.
That's what I thought you did, like with this
Genius.
Star Wars holiday
Yeah,
special.
exactly. I think the same guy put out this
The
music too.
Quiet boy, you want to get sued?
You want to get sued?
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Are we all? We're all good
Yeah, I'm
now. We're
sorry.
all on the same page.
Star War.
It's Star Wars.
Star War.
It's Star Tech. Star Tech. Okay. Hello, this is Patrick Stewart. I'm here to tell you about this movie that I was not in, but know that it would have been much better if I was. Our movie opens with a giant black cigar with what looks to be one large testicle hanging below it. The strange object floats through space and makes strange noises. It soon comes across a Federation ship.
Oh shit, Mike. You know what? My pages got mixed up. I'm sorry.
That's not the line.
Yeah.
Shoot. Where are my black ladies?
You're Captain Black Lady.
Yeah, where are my... Oh, they're at the back? Yep, sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, fuck. All right.
All right.
Is it good if I can just start from my line, right?
Yeah, start with
Yeah,
the-
why not?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The
no,
magic of
dude,
editing.
Yeah.
It's the magic of editing.
This is great.
This is Captain Black Lady manning the.
We'll be heading home soon once the Vulcans finish up the ship.
Captain, are we really gonna turn ourselves in? That shit don't sound like a good idea.
Of course. Standard procedure. After all, you kill a bunch of... Wait, let me do that again. Of course. Standard procedure after you kill a bunch of ugly aliens. I always think of balls. Yeah, that's great. I also did his maid, his decorator, and someone else waiting. Wait. Yeah, that's great.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's great. I also did his maid, his decorator, and someone else wearing a hat.
I'll have to do it. One.
Yeah, you do
Fucking
that.
God, sorry.
Every time,
Every fucking time.
Well, it's a little known fact, Sonny Jim. You gotta get the accent down there, Sonny Jim.
See, that wasn't very good either, Brian.
I know. I'm not the one who's been doing it all night, Derek.
Oh, shit. This is getting ugly.
I'll have to do it one at a time for some reason.
No.
I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, do it again
Okay.
because I've lost my. Okay. Yep.
You mean transparent aluminum? It's not glass.
Well, actually,
fuck. You and your Vulcan ass. Now, let's go find Chekhov and get this comedic scene. Now,
Captain, please.
Space beans. It's the Klingon food pack still left in the ship. It's been giving me a sour stomach.
It's powdered gack. Or gack.
Powdered toast man. Oh, please. Please stop this. Please, what am I reading? Please.